Hi guys! Okay, I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to set up a Facebook party, whether you're doing a regular party or a launch party. They're both pretty much the same. There's very little that I change on either or. If you are on my team, you have access to my How to Level Up Your Facebook Party guide that I made. I have seen a lot of really great money party guides out there. The thing is I don't love them because they don't go over all the things that money has to offer. I feel like they leave out a lot of information, a lot of really good information. And so I also don't love the fact that they don't have your picture in them. All the guides I've seen out there, they're copy and paste and they're great, but I really think that for the success of your business, you should definitely have like live videos in there. You can pre-record them, do your own photos. So this guide is a step-by-step on how to level up your party. It gives you ideas on how to get a hostess, what you can offer the hostess. It also tells you what to have your hostess do for the 4 days leading up to the party. So I think it's super important to have your hostess, whether you're doing a regular party or a launch party, to have her post some things on her personal page, the group, give her own testimonial as to why she likes Monat, if she has tried it. Hopefully she has, things like that. So what I do, first thing first, group versus event. I pick group. And the reason why is I like to schedule out my posts. I like to work smarter, not harder. And with the events, you are not able to schedule out your posts. So regardless of what type of party I am doing, I always do it as a group. So I'm doing a launch party. So it's Brandy's Money launch party. She was a VIP for 4 months, upgraded to a market partner. I always select the privacy as public, because one of the things that I do is I ask the attendees to invite their friends. And I want their friends on social media to see the posts as well. So sharing the love. So I always do either a launch party or a spa party. I don't call it like a shampoo party. So that's the first thing. If you are on my team, again, you get the guide for free. If not, you can purchase it for $30. It comes with this party checkoff list. The first 3 things that I do when I start a party is I put in a cover photo, I do the about, and I do the first post. And you can either decide to invite your host at that point or wait until you've scheduled out all of your posts. So the first thing I'm going to do is upload my photo. I have a whole photo section in my computer. It's saved as shampoo party, and I use all the same posts, whether it's a launch party or a regular party. So I'm going to upload the cover. I also use Trello for all my organization. So I've got a lot of the party stuff in there. Another fun thing that I've done is I have made a mock party in Facebook. This mock party, it is private. I use it just to copy and paste. It makes it so easy. And that way I can just go in and copy and paste. So it's got the same cover. The next thing I'm going to do is the about, and I'm going to change it a little bit because this is a launch party and not a regular party. I do a quick little introduction. I talk about how the market partner got started with money. It's whether she was a VIP that upgraded or if she just was watching, you do your thing. Let's see here. This not tab. Description. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to use the one that I actually have saved in Trello. If you're on my team, you have access to my share board. So I've got all the information in there. So this is the description that I do for my parties. It just gives you a little welcome. It tells them who I am, how the market partner got started, things like that. If you guys don't know me, I live in Banks, Oregon, which is in the middle of nowhere. I live in the country on 2 acres, so I have country internet. So it's really slow. So bear with me. When I have to toggle between screens, it takes a really, really long time. Okay, so I'm going to add the description. I'm going to paste my template in there. Okay, so I'm going to change a few of these. So, hey all, welcome to Brandy's Monat launch party. My name is Nikki. The party is to help onboard and train Brandy in her product knowledge, as well as sharing with you all about how amazing this naturally based anti-aging skin and hair care is, and then tell a little story about how she got started. So I'm going to say Brandy started out as a VIP, and after 4 months of using the products, she fell in love and decided she wanted to give the business a try. Just a quick introduction, introduce the market partner, introduce yourself. I also say we have giveaways. We'll have giveaways and participation incentives. So join us over the next week to see what we are both so excited to share with you. Join us. If you want to peek ahead at the products, you can do that by viewing her website. I don't have that yet, so I'm going to actually take this part out. We would love to help you with product recommendations, as well as set up your cart and get you the exact products you need for your hair type. She just signed up and then went out of town for the weekend. So I still need to get her website. So I'm going to leave that part out. And then I am going to go over to my mock party. I also have all these posts outlined in my How to Level Up Your Facebook party, but I think it's super easy to kind of set up your own mock party. And then if you have your own team, you can invite them to it and show you how you do a party as well. I think I have about 43 posts in here, which might seem a lot. I think a lot of the parties that I've seen have about maybe 15 to 20. I noticed that we were leaving a lot of things out of those parties. We didn't talk about the junior line. We didn't talk about the men's line. We didn't talk about the opportunity. We didn't talk about gratitude. All those things I think are super important. And you have no idea where people are at mentally and if they are wanting to look to make some money, things like that. So since I'm doing a launch party, a lot of these things are going to need to be updated with her website. So I'm just going to copy and paste, and I'm going to need her to get back to me on her website and her Instagram and all that jazz. So as long as you have a cover, the about part, and then your first post, you can start inviting people. And you can always go back and add in like a website if you don't have that yet, but just to kind of get the ball rolling, you can start with just that information and that will be good to go. So a couple of important things is I like to save all of my photos on my computer, or you can do it on your phone if that's how you're going to do your parties. I have, I think, about 6 or 7 videos that I do for my Facebook parties or launch parties, and I have them all saved on my phone. That way, when it gets to that post, I can just go to my phone and schedule out that post with the video in it. All of them are pre-recorded. I don't typically go live in my parties. Sometimes I will to announce the winner, but you don't have to. I think the more that people can like see your face and see your excitement about the products, that's when they get really excited to want to purchase. And when they're watching like the before and afters, things like that. So my first post is very basic. It just says like, hey friends, I'm Nikki. I can't wait to introduce you to Monat, the hair and skincare that I've been loving for almost 2 years. Have you heard of Monat? It goes into a little bit about what we are. Date starts now and ends. I usually have mine go through the next weekend. So let's see, that's going to be the 7th. That way, if we have a flash sale, that is part of the party. And then another thing that I do is I tell people that when the party's over, I'm going to archive the group, because a lot of times people get a little hesitant to want to join a group because everybody gets invited to multiple groups. So let's see. This is also a launch party, so I'm going to take out the part about the refer a friend. So that's going to be a little bit different. You'll also want to take that out if maybe your retail customer is who is doing the party for you and she doesn't have a refer a friend. Okay, so when I'm doing a regular party for their first entry, I have them join my group. But what I do for these launch parties is the launch party is going to turn into their group. So I'm going to have them do the launch party. They're going to invite all their friends and family, and then that is going to turn into their hair group. So I'm going to take that out as well. And then when I get her information, I'm going to add in her Instagram and her website. But for right now, I'm just going to take all of that out. So basically you want that first post to kind of just be like the who, what, where, and why. Like why, when is the party? What is it that you're talking about? When is it going to end? I like to include a picture of myself into that first post. That way, when Brandy starts inviting all of her friends and family, they all know who Brandy is, but they have no idea who I am. And this is the only post that I do not schedule out. So I want this to be in here for when Brandy starts inviting her friends and family. Okay, so as that is loading, I'm going to head back over here to my spa party, and then I'm going to start grabbing the second post. So the way that I like to do my parties is most often, Monat, we do flash sales. If we're going to do one, we're going to do it on a Friday. And so today is Friday that I'm starting this group, and I want her to start inviting her friends this week. And then starting on Monday, I'm going to have like one post go out on Monday, one post go out on Tuesday, one post go out on Wednesday, and I might do one, I might do two. And then the bulk of my party is going to start on Thursday. I'm going to do all things hair care on Thursday, all things skincare on Friday. And then Saturday is going to be like how to sign up. We're going to talk about gratitude. We're going to talk about the opportunity. And then I'm going to pick a winner on Sunday. And then usually I'll let the group go for about another week just to see if people signed up. Sometimes they go back in there and they post a picture. They're really excited. They got their products. Maybe we have another flash sale, things like that. And then I archive it. So this second post, this is a little bit about me. I like to have that second post be about yourself to give a little bit more of an introduction. So this post I'm going to post today. I went and copied post 2. And on this check sheet, it also tells you like the cover you're about, invite the host, make her a moderator, and do your introduction all the day you start your party. And then I have posts 2 through 7 are all the before. So I could do a post like every day leading up to Thursday. I can maybe start on Monday. You can do whatever you want, but as long as you have that introduction in there, it's okay to start inviting people at that point. Another thing that I like to do is invite other market partners to your parties, whether it's a spa party or whether it is a launch party, because sometimes people don't want to be the first one to comment. And so if you can have your friends or teammates go in here and start liking and commenting and throwing in a hair quiz, asking questions and things like that, then people start to feel a little bit more comfortable in asking their own questions. Okay, so my first post is about me. I've got a couple of before and afters, and I've saved all my pictures in here for posts like it says cover, intro, post 2, things like that. So I've grabbed post 2. This one's my introduction. My hostess, she's a market partner. She's actually out of town. She's going to be back on Monday. So I'm not going to have this post go out until Monday. So I actually think she's getting back on Sunday, and she can start inviting people at that point. So I'm going to go down to this little clock down here, and this is how you schedule out your posts. So you're going to hit the little clock, and then you can pick your day and your time. So for right now, I'm going to just post 1 to 2 posts a day, starting on Monday. And I'm going to have them go out in the evening. I tend to like to have all my posts go out around 8 p.m. for parties because I feel like that's when my target audience is usually they're in their 30s. A lot of them are moms. 8 p.m. is like a perfect time because the kids are usually, they are fed, they have their bath, you're winding down, maybe they're in bed already, maybe you're just hanging out watching TV, and that's kind of my scroll time. And so I like to do my posts, if I'm just going to do one a day, to schedule them all out for 8 p.m. So I've got my first scheduled post, I've got my introduction, my first scheduled post, and then on my checkoff list, you're going to see that post 3 and 4, I have a little V next to it. That means video. Okay. So this video is actually on my phone. I pre-recorded all of these. I edited them with Video Shop. I added words to them because I think you should always have caption. And I'm just going to copy what this says, if my country internet will allow for it. So I give points for all the posts. I give them points for commenting, hair quiz, things like that. So since I don't have these videos on my computer, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put the verbiage in here. Oh, why does it say that? Oh, it added part of the video. Okay. Okay, so it copied in part of the video. So the more you comment and interact, the better the surprise goodie bags are. A little exclamation there. Okay, so I'm not going to add the video in because I don't have it saved to my computer. I'm going to go ahead and schedule out the post for Tuesday. And then add the video in later. So this one I'm also going to schedule for 8 p.m. And then I do all my videos. I have them saved on my phone. So I'm just going to go into my phone, find that post, hit edit, and then add the video in and save it. So the next 2 posts both have the video. So basically you just keep following this format all the way through until you've got all of your videos. You don't have to do all of the same ones that I do, but I like to go over all the products. I do some before and afters. I talk about a little bit about what Monat is. And then I go specific into a post about curly girls, hair loss, anti-aging. I do the color line, kids line, men's line, pet line. I have them do the hair quiz. I do a couple of demonstrations. I show them how flammable some of the other dry shampoos are. I do a demo on the split and mender, some fun stuff like that. So I'm going to do a post or 2 every day up until Thursday. And then I'm going to start all my hair care quizzes on Thursday at 8 o'clock. And then I'm going to have a post go out every 5 minutes until all of the hair care ones are gone. And I think I have about exactly an hour's worth. So it's 8 o'clock, 8:05, 8:10. The checklist tells you exactly the day and the time. Again, I do hair care on Thursdays because I'm getting them excited about the hair care. And then my goal is that hopefully there's a flash sale on a Friday. And then I do all skincare on Friday. And then on Saturday, I go over the different ways to buy, a little bit more about the pricing, how concentrated we are. I do VIP gifts and I also offer borrow baskets, but Some of my market partners maybe won't be doing that, so I wouldn't do those posts in their launch party. I also ask people if they want to be alerted to any flash sales, things like that, and talk about the opportunity. So I hope this was helpful. I showed you how to do a mock party, to schedule your party in a group, how to schedule out a couple of posts. I'm going to continue on with Brandy's launch party and get all of those posts scheduled in here. So I'm excited for you guys to do your own parties. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much.